Even as West Asia war continues to escalate, all eyes now on Donald Trump's second address. It is expected that he will be speaking soon. And to get a sense of what could be the kind of messaging that we should be prepared for, looking out for, Sarah Claire joins us on the broadcast. Sarah, what exactly is it that you would be watching out for from Donald Trump's second address?
Well, I think that Donald Trump, he wants to be very transparent. There's a lot of panic, a lot of misinformation that has been going around about this deployment, and especially right now. So he wants to update the American people. They've already put out statements that say they expect this strike to last days, not weeks. So I expect he'll be reiterating what the timeline looks like. And I believe he has an update on the operations, the successes, maybe some of the lists of people who've been eliminated. So I'll be looking out for that as well.
Sierra, also, Iran has really ripped into America and Israel, talking about the strikes today. They are saying this is a human casualty that you have inflicted upon the country, other than the fact that this has been unprovoked. It has come at a time when, they were talking to your country. The foreign minister saying that the destroyed building is a primary school for girls in the south of Iran. It was bombed in broad daylight and it was packed with young pupils. Essentially, Iran now telling the world community that you've committed a war crime.
Well, Iran, as we've seen in the past, does a lot of disinformation and a lot of propaganda. And I think right now we're in the fog of war. And so, it's hard to make statements about what's true and all of the casualties and everything like that. Of course, during a war, during an attack like this, there may be casualties, but the U.S., I believe, has planned this operation out meticulously in order to have the least amount of civilian casualties possible.
And I think...
No, but Sierra, on what basis do you say that all of these, that there's going to be a regime change in Iran without having boots on the ground? And how do you assume that there's going to be this mass uprising of people? Because the people who've been protesting are against, are not necessarily pro-America.
Right. Well, I think that, I don't think that the U.S. is expecting the Iranian people to be pro-America. The Iranian people have some of them have repeatedly called for U.S. intervention. And what President Trump said in his original message was that this was instigated by their failure to negotiate on nuclear weapons and, agreeing to a red line of not having nuclear weapons. So that's the main objective here. And then regime change, is also an Israeli objective that the U.S. is kind of supporting. And so I think that we're giving the Iranian people the opportunity to do what they want to do, but we're not going to, the plan is that we're not going to be putting boots on the ground and actually going in and trying to do it for them.
All right. Will that actually happen?
All right. Well, we're going to take a short break.